Friends, today I'll be explaining The Conjuring 4, The Last Rites, the grand finale of the Conjuring Universe. So let's begin. The movie opens on April 20th, 1964. Ed and Lorraine Warren, young and newly married, are still fresh in their paranormal investigation career. They receive a call from Victoria, a young woman who works at an antique shop. Her father had recently committed suicide, and she suspects something dark caused it. At the shop, Victoria explains her father often heard voices calling him from the storeroom. He believed something was trapped inside. One night, overwhelmed with fear, he hanged himself. Lorraine explores the storeroom. Amid the dust and broken antiques, she notices an ancient mirror. Its wooden frame is carved with 4 strange childlike figures, demonic effigies staring outward. Lorraine touches the mirror, and instantly her vision blurs. She sees flames, twisted faces, and most frighteningly, a glimpse of her unborn baby, dead in her arms. Yes, Lorraine is pregnant at this point. The mirror cracks with a sharp sound, like it's alive. Lorraine collapses, screaming in agony. Ed rushes her to the hospital during a violent thunderstorm. Their baby is delivered stillborn, but Lorraine refuses to give up. She clutches the baby and prays with all her strength. And then, a miracle. The baby breathes. Cries fill the room. The doctors are speechless. Ed sees it as God's blessing, but Lorraine senses something else, a dark force still connected to their child. The baby is named Judy. The Warrens decide to abandon this case, hiding the truth of the cursed mirror, and devote themselves to raising Judy. The movie shows a montage of Judy's childhood. She laughs, plays, and goes to school like a normal kid. But there's a problem. Judy has inherited her mother's gift. She can see spirits. In her room at night, shadowy figures stand by her bed. She hears whispers. Sometimes she sees future accidents that later come true. Terrified, Judy tells her parents. Lorraine comforts her and teaches her a coping method. Whenever she is scared, she should chant, Akkad Bakkad Bombay Bo, and imagine the horrors as just a game. This becomes Judy's shield against fear. But the cursed mirror is still out there, and sooner or later, it will return. We jump to 1986, West Pittston, Pennsylvania. The Smurl family moves into their new 2-story home. They're excited for a fresh start. John and Mary Smurl are the grandparents, Jack and Janet, their son and daughter-in-law, their 4 daughters, Dawn, Heather, Sharon, Karen, and their dog Simon. During Heather's birthday party, John gifts her something he bought at an auction, a large antique mirror. Yes, the same cracked mirror from 1964. He jokes that he got it cheap because it couldn't fit in the seller's car, but we, the audience, know better. The seller was desperate to get rid of it. That very night, when Heather tries to blow out her birthday candles, an invisible force does it first. The ceiling above them suddenly collapses, injuring Heather. The house is cursed the moment the mirror enters. On screen, we see the warning. This was the Warrens' most dangerous true case, the one that almost ended their career. At first, it's small things. Footsteps in the hall, furniture moving slightly. The twins, Sharon and Karen, wake up to find their toys rearranged. The dog Simon growls endlessly at the mirror. Soon, the activity turns violent. Mary, the grandmother, hears her deceased husband whispering her name. Jack sees a black shadow crawl across the ceiling. Janet begins to sleepwalk, standing before the mirror at night, staring blankly. The Smurls call the Warrens. Ed and Lorraine arrive with Judy, now a teenager, reluctantly joining them. Lorraine freezes when she sees the mirror. It's the same cursed object from her past, the one tied to Judy's birth. She realizes this demon isn't after the Smurls alone, it's after Judy. During the investigation, Lorraine sees multiple souls trapped inside the mirror, screaming silently. Ed experiences chest pains, almost as if attacked by the entity. Judy faints when she comes too close, whispering, "It's calling me." The Warrens bring in Father Gordon, their trusted priest, to bless the home. The blessing fails. The demon retaliates. One night, the twins are thrown against the wall by invisible hands. Janet is nearly drowned in the bathtub. The dog Simon disappears, later found dead in the woods. Judy becomes the main target. She has visions of her parents' deaths. She hears voices from the mirror saying, "You were mine since birth." The rhyme "Akad Bakad Bambi Bo" no longer works for her. During a ritual, Father Gordon is violently attacked. He's lifted into the air and slammed into the mirror. His body falls lifeless. The Warrens are shaken. They've lost their closest ally. Lorraine begins to fear that maybe this is the one case they cannot win. The climax is terrifying. Judy is fully possessed. Her body levitates, her voice changes. She screams blasphemies at her parents. The house shakes, the mirror glows red. Cracks spread across its surface as if something inside wants to break free. Ed, Lorraine, and Tony, Judy's new friend and love interest, join forces. They chant prayers, fighting to keep Judy's soul intact. Lorraine cries out, "You are not the child of darkness, you are mine." In that moment, Judy fights back. Her body convulses, but she begins chanting the rhyme she once used as a child. Akad Bakad Bambi Bo. Her childish rhyme, combined with her mother's prayers, becomes a weapon of faith. The demon screams as it's pulled back into the mirror. The glass seals shut, trapping the evil inside forever. The Warrens take the mirror to their occult museum, locking it in a case with a final warning: do not touch. The movie ends with Judy and Tony's wedding. The Warrens look on proudly. During the reception, we see cameos of characters from across the Conjuring universe: the Perrin family in Conjuring 1, the Hodgsons in Conjuring 2, even references to Annabelle. It feels like a farewell to the entire franchise. The final shot shows the real photos of Ed and Lorraine Warren. A tribute text appears, dedicated to Ed and Lorraine Warren, who faced the darkness so others could live in the light. The screen fades to black. And that, friends, was The Conjuring 4, The Last Rites, the final chilling chapter of the franchise, where everything began with a cursed mirror and everything ended with Judy's battle for her soul.